Good morning, good evening, and good afternoon, everyone joining from different parts of the globe. My name is Sirisha. I'm joining from New Jersey. So, Omega Pyramid Dallas, PSSM Corporate, and Pyramid Valley International welcome you to day 84 of Stillness Beat, your daily dose of meditation and wisdom. So, friends, as you all know, we start the session with meditation. So, let's begin the session. So let's invite Master Vikal to conduct today's meditation. Good morning, Vikalji.
Good evening, Shirisha. Thank you very much. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to all the masters. Please find a suitable and comfortable place where generally you sit for the meditation daily. We will be conducting Ana-Pana-Sati Meditation. The steps are very simple, will be shown on the screen. Ana means incoming breath, Apana means outgoing breath, and Sati means be with breath, aware of your breath. Whoever is wearing the specs, please remove them. You don't need the specs during meditation. It's a 5-step process. Comfortable sitting posture. Then clasp your fingers into finger. Cross your feet or leg depending on you are sitting on the ground or on the chair. And gently close your eyes and be with your natural breath. So most important is the comfortable posture. Sthira Sukha Asana. Stable, comfortable posture. Sit comfortably. Let's quickly scan the body from top of your head to toes and see if there is any stress. Close your eyes gently. Be aware of your surroundings. Any sound or noise from the vehicle, motor, bird chirping, be aware of that. Gently bring your attention to top of your head. Forehead and face, and see in case if there is any stress or tension, just release, relax. Neck, back of your neck, just relax. Both the shoulders, hands till your palm. You can adjust your shoulder, be comfortable. Any stress, just release and relax. You will start feeling lighter as you start releasing the tensions and stress. Feel lighter, just relax. Chest area, abdominal area, upper back and lower back, just relax and release any kind of stress. Pelvic region, thighs muscles, knees, calf, ankle and toes. Any stress, just release. We'll take 3 deep breaths. Breathe in, breathe out, and relax. Breathe in, breathe out, relax. One last deep breath. Breathe in and breathe out. Just relax. Gently bring your attention to your breath. Just start observing the breath wherever it is. You are getting the sensation on your upper lip or at the entry of your nose or inside of your nose or deep inside. Wherever you are feeling sensation, just start observing. We must observe each and every incoming and outgoing breath. Don't miss any. While observing the breath, you will get thoughts. Thoughts will keep coming and going. Don't engage with the thoughts. Don't entertain. It's your time. It's my time. You can handle those thoughts later. So don't interact. Just cut the thoughts. Come back and start observing the breath. We'll play background music and we'll get deep into meditation. Wonderful, Master. Keep observing your breath. Cut the thoughts. Any thoughts are coming, don't entertain. Just observe the thought, they will fade. And come back to your breath. Normal, natural, tranquil breath. Don't put any effort for breathing. Natural. Be very attentive. Don't miss any breath. Wherever you feel sensation, just keep observing. It could be at the top of your nose tip, on upper lips, inside your nose. Could be on the left nostril or right nostril. Doesn't matter. Wherever you feel sensation, just keep observing without missing a single breath. Be very attentive. Wonderful, Masters. Be with your breath. Be more attentive. Don't miss any breath. Keep observing without missing any. You go more deeper. Keep observing the breath. Don't entertain any thought. Cut the thought and come back to breath. Last 10 minutes, Masters. Wonderful, Master. Cut the thought. Be with your natural breath. We are deep into the space where we can heal. Kindly bring your attention to your heart space. Give a reflection on yesterday and on your past. If intentionally or unintentionally you have hurt anybody or anything, let's heal it with Ho'oponopono tactic. Please repeat this after me. Should come from your heart with the feelings and you mean it. I am sorry. Please forgive me. I love you. Thank you. I am sorry. Please forgive me. I love you. Thank you. One more time. I am sorry. Please forgive me. I love you. Thank you. Be with your breath, Master. Let's frame our day and future with affirmation of 4 agreements by Master Toltec. Kindly repeat after me internally. I will be impeccable with my words and speak with integrity. I will not take anything personally. I will not assume anything, and if needed, ask questions. I will keep doing my best all the time. Please repeat once more, being in present and with the feeling that you are doing it. I am impeccable with my words and I talk with integrity. I am not taking anything personally. I am not assuming anything. If needed, I ask questions. I am doing my best for each and everything. Be with your breath, Master. Last 1 minute. bring your attention back to your body. Be aware of the surroundings. Last 10 seconds, Master. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. As comfortable, unclasp your finger and keep your palms on your eyelid for 5 seconds. And open your eyes with a big smile. Thank you very much for doing meditation with me. We have conducted 45 minutes of meditation. Thank you very much. Over to you, Shirisha.
Thank you. Thank you, Vikalji. So, friends, I hope everyone is back from meditation. So, let's move on to the next part of the session, wisdom sharing. I invite Prithvi to continue the wisdom on return to simplicity. Good morning, Prithvi.
Good evening, Sirisha. Thank you so much. Thank you, Vikalji. And thank you, everyone whom all meditated today, and especially who all meditated on the camp. I see Joy and Nilesh. Thank you so much for meditating on camp. And friends, we will continue the same topic. And as we move on with our practices, we come to a realization that wanting less will naturally take us to the state of peace. So, how that happens, we'll just have a look at it today. Let me share my screen. So, I just wanted to share a small story about a master who had mastered everything, learned everything, and he wanted to feel the peace. So there's a story called the cup of emptiness, which is a return to shunya. So a man comes, he has well mastered everything. He has collected so much of knowledge, philosophy, practices, experiences, everything he had. But he comes to a Zen master and he says, I have read so many books, I have learned so many things, but I still don't feel peace. So the master smiles and he offers him the tea, and he starts to pour the tea into the cup, and the cup becomes full. But this master, he keeps pouring, he kept pouring on and on and on, and this tea started to overflow. And this man who had come, he became very uncomfortable. He said, "Stop, stop, what is this? What are you doing? The cup is already full. There's nothing more that can go into the cup. To stop pouring." And then the master smiles and he says, "Just like this cup, you are full. You're full of knowledge, full of thoughts, full of experiences, and full of emotions. And you say you want peace and you're so full. How is that possible?" So, what can enter if you're already so full? And that moment, this man starts to realize, okay, now I need to empty my cup. It's not about filling up over and over again. And that's what exactly Buddha did. And he called the state as Shunya. Shunya is not about becoming nothing, friends. It's about becoming empty of everything that is unnecessary. Because only when the cup is empty, we can receive. And when we actually reach to the state of nothingness, we experience everything. That's exactly what the state of shunya means. We are carrying so many wants in our life. There are so many things more than our basic needs. Our basic need is very, very, very simple. If you are comfortable with your food and shelter and with right clothing and a basic comfort. Your life is very much settled and comfortable, but we have so much of list about I want this, I want this, I want this, and we start thinking about, do I deserve it or not, and what should I do to receive this all. So we get into unnecessary thoughts. We are trying to add peace, add happiness, add clarity, but life is not asking you to add, it is asking you to empty. Empty the body of what is excess, empty the mind of what the noise is created, and empty the heart of what you're holding on. We hold so much of burden within our heart, and we keep saying, I want peace, I want clarity. So it's not about adding more, it's about emptying. So when we start emptying, what remains is not just emptiness. What remains is peace. We cannot add peace when we remove everything from the life. When we start removing all the unnecessary excess things from life, what remains is peace. So different people at different life at different centuries, they have experienced the same realization across the time. And what they experienced is Buddha had everything, a kingdom, a comfort, a luxury. We all know about him. But he walked away from all of it, not to lose life, but to empty himself and to discover the truth. Just like that, even Mahatma Gandhi ji, he owned almost nothing, friends. We all know how simple life he was leading, and in fact, he used to fast at one day in 1 week. Like I think on Mondays he used to do fasting, and he used to be in Mauna. He used to be in silence even when he was working for freedom of the country with such great responsibility. When he was so actively working, he used to practice Mauna. We say we don't have time to practice Mauna, but just look at the master who was so actively interacting with people every single day, took out one day to be in silence, because when he was in silence, he realized that the more he's less inside, the more quieter he is, the more simpler he becomes, he gets more clarity, and his speech was carrying more power because of the silence that he was practicing. And in the recent times, we have seen that even Steve Jobs, he removed everything that was unnecessary in his life. He actually, if you have heard about his story, he used to wear the same kind of cloth every day. He didn't wanted to choose. He didn't wanted too many decisions, micro decisions to do on a daily basis. So he chose to wear the same thing, which means he made his daily routine as simple as possible so that he could stay clear, focused, and sharp. So different times, different people, different centuries, this realize the same truth, that when you remove enough, you don't become empty, you become free. And less is not less, it is everything. So with that understanding, friends, let's try to remove as much as possible the unnecessary things and let the list of wanting become less, so that we become more peaceful. Because the more we are content with the basics of life, you start seeing beauty naturally. It's a natural outcome of being content with what you have. So let's not have a huge list of I want this. Instead, let's be happy with what is uh, given to us by the universe. And if our basic needs are met, I think we should be very happy with that. So, with that understanding, friends, let's intend for the day. I request all of you to close your eyes. Let's intend for this day I allow myself to become empty. I let go of all the unnecessary burdens that I'm carrying in my heart space. Let me let go all the unnecessary thoughts, unnecessary desires. And let me lighten up my entire system. I choose to release all the unnecessary and return to my natural state of clarity, peace, and emptiness. In this emptiness, I experience everything. Let me be full of joy, full of love, and continue my day with so much peace in my heart. Thank you. Over to you, Sirisha.
Thank you, Prithvi, for that wonderful sharing. So, friends, let's move on to the next part of the session, experience sharing. So, today we have with us Shalini ma'am from Seattle. She'll be sharing her meditation journey with us. Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening, everyone, and good morning to our friends from outside US. So I had some health issues in 2017, and and my aunt, who is in Bombay, she suggested I try meditation. Like, she was already following Patriji's meditation. And she said, for 40 days, do Ana-Pana-Sati meditation, and you will see some results, good results. So at that time I started doing by myself. I didn't have any Zoom group. It was before COVID. So I did it by myself for 40 days. But I didn't see any health improvement, but I had some wonderful meditation experiences. So I was confused, like, what's happening? I didn't know any masters at that time to understand what it meant. Why is my health not improving, but I'm getting other experiences? So as time went by, COVID happened, and then there were many Zoom sessions, PSSM through PSSM on Zoom, which I attended, and that's when I understood the meaning of all the experiences, the reason why I had health problems, and that's when things opened up clearly for me. So after about, I think in 2022 is when I started seeing changes in my health, like 17, 18, 19, 20. About 5 more years, I continued my meditation, and then eventually it helped my health, and also transformation wise. Before meditation, I kind of liked reading books, but I wasn't like too hooked on to any books reading. I was like, yeah, there are many books to read, but but nothing caught my attention. But after joining PSSM, I really loved reading all the books from all different masters, and I paid more attention to my reactions. I understood that it's important to respond and not react. So, which I'm still working on. Sometimes I get triggered by family members. So the learning doesn't stop. Every time I feel, okay, I shouldn't have gotten upset at something my kid said. I feel there is one more opportunity for me opportunities will keep coming for us to learn and improve. So that is something ongoing, but I'm more aware and conscious of like why things happen. Normally I would blame others, but now I realize the reasons behind why things happen. So that has been my journey so far. Thank you for inviting me and asking me to share. It's been wonderful, and thank you. This platform is wonderful. I'm in the group, and I'm amazed by the amount of wisdom sharing this group does. Thank you so much for
Thank you.
spreading awareness.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much for coming and sharing your meditation journey. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
So, friends, we'll conclude today's session here and we'll meet you all tomorrow at the same time. Until then, have a great day ahead. Thank you. Bye bye.